Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bagging Joy's Donuts, the hottest Dan Bongino show commentary on the interwebs. Last week, while talking about the topic of the crazed propagandist mainstream media, Dan aired this CNN clip on his show, and I really wanted to break it down for you and unpack it, as they say, because it's a doozy. And it shows just how far CNN has fallen. Their marching orders this week were to gin up fear of the diplomatic meeting between Trump and Putin, saying we have no way to know what they talked about because no one else was in the room but interpreters, which isn't unusual, but they don't call it fake news for nothing. The guest, Stephen Cohen, NYU professor emeritus, offered that, Russia's foreign ministry confirmed in their media the exact same things that Trump said, to which Anderson replied,
You're believing Vladimir Putin on this?
Well, I don't want to shock you, but I believe Vladimir Putin on several things.
A lesser guest would have crumbled and stammered at that, but Cohen is actually a legit expert on Russia. He understands that the anti-Putin hysteria is as much a creation of the media as the anti-Trump stuff is. And he knows CNN wouldn't be satisfied with anything less than a recording of the conversation anyways, so he responded exactly as he should. The exchange only gets more cringeworthy.
He never threatens Russia, and that's why a lot of intelligence officials think that there is something highly suspect in the relationship between Putin and Trump.
I have no idea what Mr. Budd is talking about. He wants Trump to threaten Russia.
As ridiculous as it is, CNN has no choice but to push this silliness. Because as I just pointed out, they already have their marching orders. The media has squandered every last modicum of credibility, desperately trying to drag us into the war that the cabal thinks will save them, and it's still not working. No one buys it.
Why would we threaten Russia? You've got two nuclear
Because
superpowers.
they're attacking us.
And Mr.
Russia is
Budd's
attacking
idea
us,
of the
Professor
best approach.
Cohen.
There's nothing else they can do, though. So they just repeat it again, louder and more emotionally. They're attacking us, Professor Cohen. Can't you see? Let me ask, and you can answer in the comments, did that little spurt of drama move you any closer to wanting to invade Russia? Or did it just make you trust CNN even less, as though that were even possible?
I've been studying Russia for 45 years. I've lived in Russia and I've lived here.
And you've been
If Russia
consistently an
was
apologist
attacking
for
us,
Russia in
we
those
would know
45
it.
years.
Russia hasn't... Excuse me, what did you say to me?
Cohen's not about to take that from that little worm. An apologist for Russia? So how exactly can one disagree with the proposition that Russia attacked us and not be a, quote, apologist for Russia? Straw man, well poisoning, and goalpost moving all in the same juvenile attack. This is ridiculous. I mean, I grabbed this clip with the intention of making a video about fake news, but when you slow it down to edit it and really take it in pieces, it really highlights for you just how bad it's gotten. The extent of it. They're absolutely shameless. They don't even try to be logical. They just regurgitate a buzzword and then emote all over it like a teenage goth chick. I think I'm gonna be sick.